Hey everyone, welcome back. It's a beautiful autumn day here in Auckland today. A little bit chilly, but we're outside in the sun. Beautiful Mount Wellington in the background, as you can see. Excuse the car noise, but inside the house was just a little bit too cold. Really nice and warm out in the sun, so that's why I'm doing it out here. So for today's topic, we're talking about stewardship. Why stewardship? One of the things I found with talking about mental health was that we have two ways of processing value. The one is how we value ourselves, and with that is self-respect. The other part was how we value our skills and our abilities, our talents, which was self-efficacy. And stewardship plays out in two ways. It plays out for ourselves in how we value ourselves, we value our time, we value our bodies, we value our health, we value our minds. So things like exercise, fitness, eating the right food, and then putting time into, or spending time on the right things. And then how we value our things, our stuff, our bedrooms, for want of a better thing, our houses, our cars, just the things that we own in our lives. How do we value them? How do we treat them? So in those two things, it comes down to stewarding them well. So what does stewardship mean? Stewardship means looking after that what you've already got. It means spending the time to clean or maintain your car or your house. It's just generally treating things well, treating them with concern and consideration for their well-being and for their longevity of use. That's very important for your health, because if you don't look after your body, if you don't look after yourself, you can get unhealthy quite easily, and it can really and literally shorten your life if you are not healthy. How you value yourself, how you value your body, how you value your time, how you value your health, how you value things, how you treat things, plays an integral part of your subconscious, because it shows or it signifies to your subconscious value. And if you are not looking after yourself, if you're not looking after your health, if you're not eating properly, if you're not exercising regularly, and you're just letting yourself go, it signifies to your subconscious that you don't value yourself. We've already spoken in a previous video how much value means to you and how big a role it plays in your mental health. So by not valuing yourself, by not stewarding your body, by not stewarding your health, your time well, that sends signals to your subconscious that you don't value yourself, and that goes against everything that your subconscious is about, everything that your subconscious is trying to do to find value, to seek value, is then fought against by you not valuing yourself, by you not looking after yourself. And the same with your possessions. If you don't value your possessions, if you don't treat them well, they'll get into a state of disrepair, and it signifies to your subconscious that your things aren't worth anything. And so if the things that belong to you are not worth anything, that can also have an effect on your value of yourself, because that's, I don't have good things. And so you might always be chasing, buying new things, buying that new phone, buying that new car. But if you don't look after what you've got, the ones that you've got are going to devalue. They are going to depreciate that much quicker. And so there's two aspects of that. Is one, that they will devalue infinitely until you just get all this dead wood and dead weight around your life. Like, you just think of a car that you haven't looked after. If it's really run down, you won't value it, but you'll have to keep spending money to keep it running. And then if you buy another car, you won't be able to sell the one that you've got for any meaningful sum of money to be able to put into that new one. And that weight will pull you down. And so you'll continuously chase the new things because the ones you have aren't being looked after. If you're feeling frustrated with where you are, if you're feeling frustrated with your job, your house, your financial situation, your relationships, your time, your body, your health, if you're feeling stuck, chances are it's because you're not valuing them, you're not stewarding them well. And so if you steward your life better, if you steward the things in your life better, what you'll find is as you begin to show your subconscious that you value those things, that you value yourself, your subconscious will pick up on that, and your subconscious will reflect that in a greater sense of happiness, in a greater sense of peace, a greater sense of contentment. It's because you don't value those things that you're not content with them. Your subconscious takes those signals of you not valuing them, of you not stewarding what you've got. Your subconscious takes those signals and says, well, if he's not looking after them, he obviously doesn't value them. And so I must chase more because I can't be content with what I've got because I'm obviously not happy with what I've got. There's also the principle of stewardship that we see flowing through from the Bible, where to him who has, more will be given. There's the parable of the 3 servants who get left 1 talent, 2 talents, and 5 talents, and their master goes away. And when he comes back, the servant with 5 talents had doubled it, and he's now got 10 talents. The servant with 2 talents has doubled it, and he's now got 4 talents. The servant with 1 talent says some excuse about, I know you are a very shrewd man, master. I just put it under the bed and I didn't invest it. And so here's your 1 talent back. And the master says to him, he says, you know I'm a shrewd man. You know that I expected more from you. And so he takes that 1 talent away from that 1 servant and he gives it to one of the other servants and says, to those who have, more will be given. But to those who don't have, even that which they have will be taken away. And I think that, although it doesn't speak about stewardship, there's stewardship in looking after what you've got. There's stewardship in investing your time, your talents, your resources, your energy, your skills, your abilities into producing more. Investing those things into worthy pursuits that will see a return. You know, for me, a lot of time was spent just binge watching movies and TV shows on the internet, and I actually found that I didn't value that time, and because I didn't value that time, my time just went by very fast and I wasn't getting anywhere. And so part of this journey I've been on is to say, no, I'm actually going to spend some of my free time investing in myself. So I've been reading books and reading up on how to better myself and reading about psychology, and that's where this came out of. This whole video enterprise came out of me changing my ways, changing from just spending tons of time watching absolute rubbish to now watching better things for me, reading books and investing in myself. And the fruit of that has been absolutely incredible. The fruit of that has seen me living in freedom, living a content life where I'm not searching and striving for that next hit, that next thing. I'm happy where I am. And so with that, I find that I don't need to chase money. I don't need to chase buying that next thing to lift me up, to feed that need for retail therapy. And so I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you just to start in one place, whether it's your bedroom and cleaning your room, as Jordan Peterson says, or your body, or your eating habits. I challenge you to steward yourself better. And I think for each and every one of us, there's more that we can do. It's very important that you're healthy, because when you're not healthy, your energy levels are low and you just won't get as much out of life as you deserve to get out of life, as much as you should be getting out of life. So I challenge you to find one area of your life where you might be not stewarding it as well as you should, and begin to steward, begin to think of it differently, begin to think of the long term, think of how you can improve it, how you can spend a little bit more time, a little bit more energy now, so that you have a better tomorrow. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.